Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Same old intro. As you all requested, I am keeping that intro the same. Today's Friday. I love Fridays. I took 2 days off from doing videos for the first time in 2 months. It was nice. Thanks for tuning back in because I have so much sports card content that I've got to put out over the next, well, forever, I guess, right? Today, I have 3 things that came in the mail unexpectedly from subscribers that I haven't opened yet. I've prepped them to just pop them open here, but I'm also going to talk about a really interesting lawsuit. But first, let me just open these. This one comes from John, longtime subscriber. Ooh. I am a Diamond Kings collector of the 82 to 96 Diamond Kings, and John sends me 3 that I don't have. Jim Rice, Tony Gwynn, and Rhino. And I'm going to send Sandberg and Rice right off to get autographed through the mail. I don't think I'll send Tony Gwynn one. John also writes, "Hey Mike, saw these at my local card shop and thought of you. Best wishes for the new year." Thank you so much, John. That's very kind of you. Next we have mystery package. No idea who this is from. Oh, wait a second. It says on the back, Abbott. Oh yeah, Matt Abbott, I think. Oh, this is right. This is amazing. So I think it's Matt. If I've got your last name, if your first name wrong, I'm really sorry. He emailed me last week saying that he had a Monty Irvin Hall of Fame Heroes autograph. And this is another Perez Steel autograph that I collect. And would I like it? And I said, of course, why would you send it to me? And he said, I really want you to have it. And so I sent him my address. And then he told me that he grew up down the street from Monty Irvin. And Irvin invited him over one day and told him stories and signed a bunch of things for him. I'm going to put up some pictures here that he sent me. Awesome story. What a lucky guy. I mean, I live down the street from Stump Merrill, which is really cool. And he gave me some stuff. I have some autographed Stump Merrill cards. But to live down the street from a Hall of Famer and have him invite you in and tell you stories, pretty epic. Thank you so much. That'll look awesome in my collection. I was like, why would you send me an autographed card that he gave you? And he said he's got a lot of them, a lot of things from Monty. So good stuff. And then this one comes from Doug Stewart, longtime subscriber, great contributor to my community here. Doug writes, for the Perez collection, Mike, sorry for getting your win from Sammy Thunder. Oh yeah, because I wasn't at Sammy's live stream, so apparently I was selected, but I wasn't there, so I didn't win. So Doug won something. I didn't even know until Doug told me. Hope this makes up for it. Sorry the first isn't complete autos, but I had an extra set thought you'd like. Second had an extra of my dad's favorite player. Dad grew up just south of Feller's hometown. I think that's why Dad loved to play when he was young. Went to Simpson College on a baseball scholarship. Then he played for the Army and tried out for the Cubs. He was friends with Dick Bertel, who was captain of Iowa State team. They tried out together. Dick made it. Dad couldn't handle the majors. I'm not sure what that says. Anyway, hope this makes up for the loss. Doug Stewart. No, you don't like Jack Morris anyway. Yes, I am a Jack Morris hater. Deal with it. Holy cow, Doug. This is amazing. This is a ton of Hall of Fame Heroes cards. The entire set, I think. It's got everything in there. Wow, this is awesome. I did not have most of these. Fantastic. And then this is Bob Feller autographed Hall of Fame Heroes. What are the chances on the same day 2 different subscribers would send me autographed Hall of Fame Heroes cards? This is amazing. Doug, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you guys for watching. Let's jump into this lawsuit. So, as always with these lawsuits, I'm not an attorney. I'm not going to give you any legal analysis. I'm only going to give you sports card analysis, and probably poor analysis at that. For this, go to Paul Lesko on Twitter, and any sports card lawsuit, Paul is going to have some great analysis on it. I'm not going to get into the details of the lawsuit itself, but this is on the LeBron James rookie Exquisite patch auto. So 2003-04 Upper Deck Exquisite RPA. Alan and Steven Spiegel are suing Cardporn. You may be familiar with them on Instagram. They're also on Twitter, but I don't think they have much of a following on Twitter, but they're huge on Instagram. So on Instagram earlier this year, last year now, they posted that Goldin had an auction up for this LeBron RPA, and the patch was fake. It was switched out for a bad patch, a fake patch. And so Alan and Steven Spiegel are suing because it caused the sale to get canceled. And so there's a lot that goes into this, and I did a lot of research into what happened here. So in 2019, of course, this is a card that's just about 20 years old at this point. In 2019, Blowout Cards, somebody in the Blowout forum did a little investigation, a little expose into this card. This exact card numbered 44 out of 99 and found that the patch had been switched out. They had photographic evidence of it that showed that the patch had initially been completely white, and when it was in a Beckett holder later on, it was actually a really nice Cleveland Cavaliers patch that is much more desirable than the plain white patch. Now, this is a fairly common thing that scammers are doing with patches, because there are so many terrible blank white patches that they're putting in more desirable patches. But it's in a Beckett slab, and so everybody thinks, well, Beckett has validated it. It's real. The problem is Beckett does not grade patches. Beckett doesn't authenticate patches. They're only grading the card and the autograph if there's an autograph grade. There's no patch grade. There's no patch authentication, because Beckett can't confirm that the patch is the same. And that makes a lot of sense. But there's this false sense of security that when a card is in a slab by a reputable company, and you can debate whether Beckett is reputable or not, I think they're in the top 4, that it is a real and legitimate patch. In this case, proven to not be. But in 2019, in this forum post, Ken Goldin defended it. He said, no, I have proof. I spoke with Upper Deck. Upper Deck confirms it. Upper Deck released a letter defending the patch, saying it is a legitimate patch. It was a replacement card, which is a whole different video. A replacement card. We were also seeing a lot about backdoor cards this week. Not going to get into that, but Beckett said that the original patch was damaged, and so they destroyed the card and replaced it with another card numbered 44 out of 99 with a better patch. And they acknowledged that the patch was better, and usually that doesn't happen. Usually the patches are same value, same quality, I guess. But then Upper Deck backed off that claim after the Cardporn kerfuffle. Upper Deck actually came back and said, after further review, it turns out that that is the same exact card. And you can tell by looking at it, the autograph is perfectly identical. Everything is the same. So Upper Deck recanted their letter, their earlier letter that said, this patch is good, and they had to come out and say, actually, turns out it was replaced. So Ken Goldin canceled the auction back in whenever it was in 2022. And so the Spiegels are suing Cardporn for a number of different things that harmed their business and harmed their revenue, because the RPA was at, I think, $600,000 when the auction was canceled, and it was expected to fetch $2 million or more. And obviously it fetched nothing because Ken Goldin canceled the auction. One of the problems for the Spiegels is that nobody knows who Cardporn is. Nobody knows where they are, how to reach them. So they filed this lawsuit against anonymous people, hoping that they can out them, hoping maybe Instagram or Twitter can help find who they are. But a lot of people believe or know, I don't know, that the guy or guys or people behind Cardporn aren't in the United States. So who knows? It's interesting. I haven't seen anything from Cardporn about it yet, but that doesn't mean they won't post anything about it. They probably will. Anyway, if you're new here or if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button. I do pretty much daily sports card content about vintage and things in the modern world that interest me, like grading stories and fraud stories and scamming stories. Yeah, click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and thanks for watching.